I guess stream while I talk to y'all about the Tennessee Titans. As you can see, I'm already in the game, but I just wanted to talk about the 2020 Titans offseason, man. I feel like we did a lot of things to improve our team. I really feel like Tennessee felt like that we had to keep the pieces that got us to where we got to this past offseason. I feel like that was the main priority, is keep those pieces in place, which is why we re-signed Ryan Tannehill, which is why we franchise tagged Derrick Henry. I feel like a lot of people didn't like the fact that we signed Tannehill to, you know what I'm saying, a long-term deal with some money and franchise Henry. I mean, a lot of people feel like that was the wrong move, including myself. But what I had to realize was that it's a quarterback-driven league. And as much as I love Derrick Henry, I feel like he's the main focal point of this offense. I mean, I understand that the quarterback really changed the game for him. The quarterback really changed the game for him. And I mean, because we all seen how Mariota did.
Whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball,
could any other quarterback came in and did that? I honestly don't know, but Tannehill showed that he can do it and be consistent. And Tannehill really made a lot of good plays. A.J. Brown really made it, you know what I'm saying, made Tannehill look good too. But Tannehill, I mean, he just, although he didn't play great in the playoffs throughout the season, man, he just kind of showed me that he's capable of getting the job on. That's off Kansas City. I mean, they got a tremendous quarterback, man. Really, nothing you can really say about Patrick Mahomes. He just did his thing. I mean, is Ryan Tannehill going to be Patrick Mahomes? No, never. Can Ryan Tannehill be a Nick Foles? If Nick Foles can win a Super Bowl, I believe Ryan Tannehill can win a Super Bowl. It's just about the pieces around you also. So I feel like this offseason was an offseason of trying to make sure you keep what got you there, for one. And so that's why, you know, you sign a guy like re-sign Tannehill. That's why you keep a Derrick Henry. And then, you know, you got to try to fix other spots. Like, there was some questionable moves I honestly felt like were just, I didn't understand. So, Jurrell Casey, for instance, a 7th-round pick for Jurrell Casey. I mean, I understand the money, $13 million is a lot for a guy that's, you know, up in age. I can't really say that his production was falling because he has averaged at least 5 sacks a season for so long. So, I mean, that was kind of puzzling. Not re-signing Logan Ryan. I don't understand Logan doesn't have the deep speed and, you know, because games like the Chiefs let you know how slow Ryan really is. I mean, because a lot of those touchdowns, even the Houston game, Ryan was just getting torched. You know, with the deep ball, anytime he had to, like, basically follow his man. But Ryan also was basically, like, one of the leaders on this defense. I mean, the guy was just, it's going to be hard to replace that talent. It's going to be, I mean, not the talent, excuse me, but it's going to be hard to replace that production because he was such a important part of his defense. But all things must come to an end, I guess. So with that being said, the offseason, the pieces that we brought in, I feel like are going to be able to help us at least improve in certain areas. Like, some people may not believe in Vic Beasley. Although it's a 1-year deal and a kind of like a prove-it deal, I feel like in this defense, Vic Beasley can be productive. I mean, because he's going to be going back to what he was doing when he was successful in Atlanta, which is playing, you know, the linebacker position and not so much on the line. And whenever you're just blitzing the quarterback and, you know, you got that good dip, and really with a guy like with Simmons on our defense, we have a guy that can push the pocket. So those guys like Vic Beasley and Harold Landry, who like to, you know, kind of go out deep a little bit further and, you know, to where they can dip and bend the corner and get to the quarterback, they're not really necessarily guys who can counter, really well and cut back into the outside, which is why I feel like those guys that like to, just be in the corner and get to the quarterback, it's helpful for a defense like ours.